練習場の後ろが完全に取り壊されていたと思うのですが、どういうふうに感じましたか？
実際少し心配になる光景でした。全然安定しているようには見えませんでした。
少し衝撃的な光景でしたか？
当たり前じゃないか。どういうことやねんこれはって思ったよ。欠陥工事の最中かいって言いそうになったよ。
来た時は少しショックでしたね。最初からそういう予定なのかと思って聞いてみると、本来は反対側にガルキが倒れる予定だったみたいなんだ。だから笑っている選手もいたよ。でも正直ビビりまくったよね。
練習はうまくいきましたか？
はい、それは問題ないよ。ピッチはいつも通り良かったので問題はありませんでした。スタジアム以外はね。
スウェーデン戦を前に日本が最も警戒すべきなのは誰なのでしょうか。オランダ戦では持ち前の攻撃力は発揮できませんでしたが、チュニジア戦ではイサクが1ゴール2アシスト、ギョケレスも1ゴール1アシスト、さらに中盤からはアヤリが2本のスーパーゴールを叩き込み、スウェーデンの攻撃陣は一気に目を覚ましました。今回は海外メディアが語った覚醒したら危険すぎるスウェーデンの選手たちを見ていきます。
You might as well call Sweden the deadly alliance, bro, because what Victor Gyökeres, Alexander Isak, and Yasin Ayari did to Tunisia, man.
You're a monster.
Oh my days, bro. 5-1. 5-1. I was not expecting this, right? But guys, I will be doing a more match reaction because I do have a few slides for us ready and prepped. This comes from 433 and basically states super duo Isak and Gyökeres lead Sweden to victory, a goal and 2 assists for Alexander Isak, while Victor Gyökeres got a goal and an assist. Sweden super striker duo deliver on the biggest stage, B1 World Cup teams, bro. A strike partnership of Victor Gyökeres and Alexander Isak is absolutely crazy, bro. It is absolutely crazy. If Isak even just goes back to 80% of him being the Newcastle Isak, bro, oh my lord, dude. And then there's Glock Lesnar playing next to him too. Yeah. Defenders be aware, bro. And I wonder who's in like Sweden's group as well, because I actually need to look that up. Right. Skorka says, "Are Alexander Isak and Victor Gyökeres the most lethal partnership, strike partnership at the FIFA World Cup? Isak versus Tunisia, 2 out of 3 shots on target, two chances created, 2 big chances created, 2 assists, 1 goal. Victor Gyökeres versus Tunisia, 4 chances created, 2 out of 5 shots on target, 1 big chance, 1 assist, 1 goal, and a ball."
Just want to say, you look at this attack. Alexander Isak, 2
Bro,
assists, 1 goal.
Both of
Victor
them got 8.8 out of 10.
Gyökeres an assist and a goal. What a duo. Yes, man of the match Alexander Isak with 3 goal contributions,
Bro,
2 assists, 1 goal.
bro,
And we're doing the
8.8
Yoko Bop
each.
in the World Cup as well. He's won Arsenal the Premier League. And now he might even take Sweden as far to win the World Cup. Ballon d'Or Gyökeres might be a conversation soon. This man comes off the bench and scores in his first touch. 16 seconds after he comes on, he scores. And how can we not talk about Ayari?
Ayari,
Because
bro.
anytime he's
I'll
about
get
to
to
shoot
him,
the ball,
dude. What a
it
baller.
is going to be a 10-10, a banger. You're telling me this guy kept our eyes wide open and our mouth even open at 5 a.m. Both goals he scored were just 10 out of 10s. And funny enough, he was half Tunisian as well.
Yeah, he is.
He scored 2 goals.
He didn't want to celebrate, man. But anyway, let's continue, right, with the Seb.
Partnership for an underdog nation potentially living up to their hype at the World Cup, both with pretty iconic celebrations, both of them coming into the World Cup in not the greatest of form, but 5 goals and assists between them in their first game. Alexander Isak and Victor Gyökeres, welcome to the World Cup. Both of them making their World Cup debuts.
Yeah, what a debut.
And that's what they deliver us. I know it's against Tunisia, who are not the greatest nation, don't get me wrong, but that was a very, very promising start for them. Victor Gyökeres with 1 goal and 1 assist. Alexander Isak with 2 assists and a goal. Yasin Ayari as well, by the way, stealing the show with 2 thunderbolts from outside of the box. Even Lucas Bergvall, my boy, coming on and grabbing an assist. That's else in that opening game, sort of.
Yeah, and assisting each other as well.
You get to game 2, you get to
and guys and assisting each other too, bro. Because if these two can have like this synergy throughout the tournament, Sweden can actually go far, bro. When you've got 2 strikers playing like this, when it's like a dynamic duo, and then you've got like Bergvall and Yasin Ayari behind them, dude, Sweden can actually go far, bro. They can genuinely go far, dude. Because it's 2 class strikers, bro. Like literally, like Isak plays for Liverpool. Gyökeres plays for Arsenal, guys. Like, these are top teams in the Premier League, bro.
The nerves
You know what I
start
mean?
building a little bit more. You haven't quite got off the mark yet. Confidence takes a hit, etc. Now they're going to be going into the rest of the group games absolutely flying on confidence.
Yeah.
They're going to be thinking that with a 5-1 win already in their group, it almost guarantees them a route through to that round of 32, even if it is as the best third place team. That's
It's
huge
the
for
confidence,
Sweden. That's
yeah.
really, really big for Sweden. And, you know, even the likes of Lucas Berger, like I said,
Yep.
Anthony Elanga coming off the
Elanga's
bench,
there
they
as well,
do look
yeah.
like they've got a little bit more strength in depth these days than the squad that I looked at over the last 4 to 5 years. And Goodmanson at left back, you'd hope that that injury is nothing serious. He did go off in the 64th minute, I believe, with a slight injury. So again, you'd hope that's nothing serious because he's had a brilliant season at Leeds and he's a big part of that Sweden team.
Brilliant,
but Isak and Gyökeres actually turning up, both of them hitting their iconic celebrations in the first World Cup game. You love to see it, and I don't know how much of a threat they'll be this tournament, but if those two can get going,
Yeah, can
and
go
those
going,
two can cause a real threat,
Yeah.
whether it's in the transition or whatever, against teams, they're going to be fun. They're going to be
Yeah.
fun to watch, and they're going to be
Because once again, like Isak is like that techie baller, and then like Gyökeres is that marauding like brute striker guy. So if you can compile that together, yeah, and if they can get the right chemistry, dude, again, deadly alliance, right? So let's move on here and speak about Yasin Ayari, bro, because Yasin Ayari, by the way, I always confuse him for a Yarden Ashari as well, because he plays midfield for AC Milan, so they're kind of similar, right? But Yasin Ayari, man, this comes from a goal. It says pure class from Yasin Ayari. He scored 2 absolute worldies on his World Cup debut against Tunisia, but refused to celebrate out of deep respect for his father's homeland, because he's Tunisian, guys, by the way, right? Ben Jacobs states that Yasin Ayari scores for Sweden against Tunisia. His father Azuz is Tunisian, yet encouraged his son to represent Sweden. Ayari initially wanted to pick Tunisia when they asked him to switch allegiances in 2021, but his father insisted on Sweden because their country welcomed him in, man. Yeah, brilliant, dude. All right, so this is an angle, right, from his first goal, dude. And guys, he's been like, Yasin Ayari for Brighton. He's been doing this a lot, dude. I remember last season as well. He scored an absolute banger. I think it was against like either Spurs or Liverpool from it, like at the left side of the keeper's box, and just hit it like top right corner, bro. I remember that goal, dude. But these guys got a mad shot at him. Check out this goal, bro. You need to check out this goal, fam. My days, bro. Fam, bro, I mean, come on, dude. Oh my lord, man. So let's see what Hedy has to say about Yasin Ayari in Sweden, bro.
5-1. Oh, who cares about that? Yasin Ayari, oh my god, this brother is cold. This guy scored 2 goal of the tournament contenders in 1 game.
Yeah.
The first goal, a screamer.
Thunderbolts,
Second goal,
bro.
a screamer as well.
Thunderbolts,
The goal aside,
man.
even if he didn't score, this guy still played insane. This guy scored a screamer and didn't want to celebrate because of his Tunisian background. Then he scored another screamer and he celebrated this one. You just have to. This guy played insane today. And will be the sole reason why I tune into Sweden games from now.
Dude, congratulations to Sweden. What a performance. 5-1, dude. 5-1 on the opening day. On your first match is absolutely crazy. But give me your thoughts and concerns, right, about Victor Gyökeres, Isak, Yasin Ayari, and also Lucas Bergvall as well. Give me your thoughts about them and Swedish fans, right? Like, where do you guys think you will end up in this World Cup? How far do you think you get in the round of 32, 16 quarterfinals, semis, maybe even final as well? Please let me know, right? Because again, as I said earlier, if Victor Gyökeres and Alexander Isak, if they get their chemistry together, dude, as a strike force in a tournament setting, my days, dude. Oh my days, bro. But anyway, guys, that is it, man. Again, if you like to subscribe and keep supporting your boy, do all that. Like the video as well, man. But guys, I've been Preston reacting to Sweden absolutely battering Tunisia and showing no mercy, bro. Ruthlessness. 5-1. I'm signing out. Keep it real. Peace.